I survived genocide in Rwanda, but I lost members of my family and many friends of me. Now I live in the United States and help many Africans, both here and back in Africa. I have a different life. I have many friends, I have coworkers, I have more things, but nothing can replace all I lost. My heart still empty, and my heart still thinking about the people I loved, whom were taken away. I love every human being, and every human being is precious for me.
I'm part of a group of guys who meet together on a regular basis to do life together. One day, our leader came to us and told us that another guy named Ryan wanted to join, so naturally, we welcomed him. Ryan has Down syndrome, but that didn't matter. We wanted him, and soon he became one of the guys. On his 16th birthday, Ryan's dad wanted to throw him a party, and so we all jumped at the chance. Ryan and his parents were thrilled. Ryan's dad made us frisbees with the words "celebrating 16 years of miracles" printed on them. Through our relationship with Ryan and our group, we are learning that all humans are miracles.
India is my homeland, and as a people group, we have been fighting poverty harder than ever before. But as sure as India has made giant strides in the arenas of technology and trade, it's astounding to know that there are still people back home so poor, they're actually selling organs from their own bodies just to put food on the table. The sad thing is that when a person sells a kidney, they only see a fraction of what it was sold for. And then, in the end, they're worse off than they were to begin with. We went back to India some time ago and adopted a daughter. Davy Joy became part of our family. And no one knows exactly what happened to her birth parents, but it's very possible that they, like so many others, sold everything they owned, but still couldn't feed her. But now we get to be part of her new story. Davy's life is invaluable. Every human being is precious. How can anyone ever put a price on that?
A year ago, at our family reunion, my uncle was swimming with a bunch of us kids in the lake, and then he started acting kind of strange. We thought he was just messing around, but he wasn't. And by the time we realized that he was in trouble and swam over to him, it was too late. He had died. I didn't know that my uncle's sudden death was a symptom of a genetic disorder, but now everyone in my family has had to be tested. When I went to the doctor, she spent a lot of time going over my family's history. She kept talking to me about genes and risks and probabilities. I wanted to say to her, "Will you just talk to me? I'm more than just numbers and DNA. I'm a human being."
My wife and I married later in life. It was the second time for both of us. Imagine how surprised we were when we found out that we were going to be parents. We were thrilled. We were so excited. And then in the 5th month of her pregnancy, for no apparent reason and no warning, the baby died. We buried that tiny little body on a beautiful spring day next to the graves of my parents. Together we finished raising the children from my wife's first marriage, and eventually several grandchildren came along, and I love them. I dearly love them. But every year, on May 22nd, I make that drive out to the cemetery where my only child, my daughter, is buried. And I remember, and I grieve. She was so special.
Every year, close to 3 million people are newly infected with HIV. Globally, that's about 33 million people that are HIV positive. Sadly, 13 million children under the age of 15 have been orphaned by an AIDS-related death of one or both of their parents. I work in a research lab that's trying to develop a medication that protects people from becoming infected with HIV. It's such a privilege for me to go to work every day and come home to my own children. And I want that for other moms and dads too. I'm trying to stop the spread of HIV because every human being counts.